Well, the team was fortunate enough in the last game to even the series up before things shift back north to Edmonton. And, well, this is a must-win game in my mind. We need to try to take one on the road. We already took one on the road. We took game one on the road. But this just feels like it is one of those series swinging games. We have to try to take this because if we lose, we're down 3-2 in the series. And Edmonton will be one win away from the Stanley Cup. Welcome back to Rogers Place. Welcome back to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada for Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final. This is must-win territory now. And that's the case for both of these teams. Both teams looking to grab the upper hand and essentially put one hand on the Stanley Cup. We made a save coming out of the gate. One hand can go on the cup. And one hand can go on the puck as it nearly goes over the goal line. What a save to start us off. Well, that was pretty dramatic. What a way to start Game 5. We nearly get scored on in the opening shift for Edmonton and their first line, which has just never ceased to get opportunity after opportunity in the attacking zone. We've been trying to thwart the attack from Edmonton's top line the whole series. We have, for the most part, I would say we failed to do so. We failed to shut them down. And we're in a very interesting position now. If we had just taken Game 3 at home, we'd be in a completely different spot right now. It's the only thing that I can think about. But it was good to get the win. We made quite an interesting game of it in Game 4. Another save on Roslovic here. At one point, I thought we were going to lose Game 4 in regulation. We gave up a late regulation period goal. And then we came right back down the other way and tied it. And then, of course, went on to win it in overtime. That's the kind of stuff Jack Campbell has done this entire series. Can I just get a break? I'm having to out-goaltend Jack Campbell in this series. That's what it's come down to. And I'm going to need another phenomenal effort in the net tonight if we want to have a shot at winning this game. Another turnover on the forecheck from Edmonton. Josh Morrissey is ragdolled at the red line. It's led to Damon Severson, and good back check from Tony DeAngelo. He got back on defensive position. And then drop it down low to Meyer, and it's going to go in. Timo Meyer with an awkward goal for sure, but we open up the scoring in Game 5. A great heads-up pass by KK. Down low, past the Edmonton defense to Timo Meyer. No contest. You're darn right, no contest on that goal. And we have struck oil early in Game 5. On the road, we've put the crowd... we haven't put them to a complete silence yet, but we have definitely turned the crowd volume down with that one. I'm hoping to silence the crowd. Some beautiful saves tonight. Rob a game, and we just... There we go. Right back down the other way. Dylan Holloway. And the crowd is right back into the game. They got a Let's Go Oilers chant going on. I mean, how do I goof up like that? We get the lead and then immediately hand the lead right back over. Tie game. I'm telling you, if we're getting goal-scoring support, I'm handing Edmonton a goal right back. This is quickly turning into one of the most frustrating Stanley Cup Final series I could have envisioned. Just getting out-goaltended, and we're getting outworked by Edmonton's offense. I can't help it that Jack Campbell has had the rabbit's foot in his pocket or in his goaltending pants for this entire game, because goaltending pants don't actually have pockets in them, unless someone wants to invent that, and which I don't know what the purpose of that would be other than holding a rabbit's foot. And there are many nights that I could use the rabbit's foot in the net. This feels like the series where I just haven't gotten a lot of help. I haven't gotten the luck in this series. I have not been the lucky one, especially going back to Game 3. And the Oilers' first line away again. Puljujärvi, and taken away by Ethan Bear. So no shot faced. Has left way too much to be desired. My teammate AI, a blocker save, turned away off the stick of Puljujärvi. This will be Nugent Hopkins. And now Edmonton has the lead. Go figure. Oh, we ran into this issue in the last game. We gave up. I think Nugent Hopkins had 2 goals in the last game, and he has another one right here. It's kicking off. I'm glad we came out to play this way in what feels like a must-win game on the road in a Game 5, a pivotal series swinging game 5, and we look like this. Just going to go and tell you guys right now, you're going to have to score a lot of goals in this game. You got to find a way to just simply solve Jack Campbell. It looked like we were on our way to doing that within the opening minutes of this game, but this first period has evolved in quite a different way. And now Connor McDavid, he can turn on the Jets. McDavid goes to take a slap shot, and I think the back check prevented the shot from getting away. Well, at first he got burned, but a hell of a back check from D'Angelo because McDavid was going to take a slap shot. As I came out to challenge and do a flying poke check, you see there's my flying poke check attempt. Kind of hilarious on that play that the flying poke check was not necessary, and yet I did it anyway. I was already committed to the poke check before McDavid wound up for the slap shot, so it was kind of hilarious. Maybe the AI has learned. The AI is adapting. They'd have the scouting report. They showed Connor McDavid the flying poke check scouting report, so he was going to take that slap shot anyway. One final drop of the puck for the first period, and we will go into the intermission, unfortunately trailing 2-1 on the score sheet. Well, I thought we would have a glimpse into what was possible for our offense, getting off to the hot start with the opening first period goal, but despite our chances in this game, we haven't beaten Campbell for a second time, which it feels like getting multiple goals on Jack Campbell is a rare luxury in this series when we do get them past. Now, that being said, we did score. I think we scored 4 goals or 5 goals on Campbell in game 4, so we've proven that it's possible to score on this goaltender. The Edmonton Oilers have had no problem scoring on me in this series. This has been by far my worst series of the whole playoffs. It's been a promising run. I needed to be straight up. I needed to be better in this series, in the Stanley Cup final, to give the team a better chance to win some of these games. Game 3 was just a blowout loss. We can harp on that as much as we want. I should have been better in game 2. And I could have even been better in the game 4 win, and I need to be better tonight. We got more attack coming from Edmonton. In front, a save with the pad, getting that pad outstretched on the puck. Break in for Myers. Saucer pass interrupted by the back-checking Nugent Hopkins, who has one of the 2 Oilers goals, and it's back to Hedman. Save. It's loose. We're going to do a freaking desperation move, and we never needed to make a save on that. Good job, guys. Way to just let Hedman walk in with that, and we make the save with the pad. The rebound, we couldn't get a cover on this, so Edmonton making this harder for me than I would have preferred. Then we did the splaying out move, and, well, I don't think that was necessary either. I don't think we got a save. God, do I know how to make it interesting or what? Tending the net, tending the goal crease in this video game universe. I love it. And I'm going to love to play the puck right to KK. Look at this. I might spring him free on a clear-cut breakout. He pulls back to find the trailing D'Angelo, who doesn't score, of course. I love when we get one-on-ones with Jack Campbell. We don't score. We've had a couple of one-on-one opportunities where we haven't scored. But then again, we've been really solid against Campbell in 2 overtime games in this series, who scored both times on kind of lucky, odd bounces in both overtimes. But we scored, and they've been legal, or deemed legal nonetheless. Svetch battling hard. It's flung off the pad of Campbell. Certainly had our fair share of beautiful attempts to put the puck past Jack Campbell in this game. Only done it once to this point in the game, as we're now halfway through Game 5. Hammer it back in. A windmill move. The puck gets flung to the corner on an odd play. D'Angelo too well defended. He gets forced to chip it in behind the net. It's worked as we have a behind the net retrieval now. And then back up top, D'Angelo flings it down low. Good rebound, but Nishushkin unable to corral it. You could argue interference on that play, but a referee hand did not go up. Roslovic will now drive the corner. He pulls back on his forehand. Still looking for options. Still looking from the corner. Feeds it across my crease. But no connection was made between himself and McDavid. In this possession, we'll see McDavid and the Edmonton first line push it back in. And it's picked back up in the neutral zone. A penalty is coming up to the Edmonton Oilers. A holding call against Connor McDavid. And the Edmonton captain has done something bad. Oh, look, they're cuddling. All right, guys. Time to strike on the man advantage. The power play needs to start getting hot. We need this right now. Morrissey kept it in at the blue line. He took a hit to make that play. And another fantastic glove save by Jack Campbell. What else is new in this universe? Edmonton wins it almost too clean. In fact, they did win it too clean, but will eventually clear We have a chance to play this ahead of the corner and just flipped it way past my man. Turns out that Timo Meier's going to strip it right back. And a good attempt from Seth Jarvis in front. We're going to go down behind the net. Oh, a good look by the side of the net, but it didn't go. Meier just forces it back in on a dump in, but of course Edmonton's going to retrieve and clear. That little dump in play was all for naught. I don't know why you would dump it in, because it's almost a guaranteed possession and clear for the penalty killing AI team. We have it behind our net inside the trapezoid and just thrown up blindly to Evan Bouchard. Yeah, you can tell we're kind of forcing it right now. We're forcing everything to happen. We're under 25 minutes to go in the game. Less than 4 seconds to go now in the power play that we have. Penalty kill for Edmonton. We've got the puck. And honestly, I could have just left that there, but I think I'll handle things for once. We got to start playing a little more desperate. Good glove save. We got to play a little more desperate on offense. That power play didn't really do enough, in my opinion. It had its chances, but it didn't do enough. And what is doing enough, you might ask? Well, for one, scoring on the power play would be doing enough. I would like to see that happen because, I mean, who knows how many more power play opportunities we're going to get in the game. That's not to say that last one will be our final power play opportunity of the game. But you want to make the most of the ones that you do get. And like I mentioned, we're kind of running out of time. We're going to have one period of play to go. We're going to get another power play. So speak of power play opportunities, we're going to get another one. Interference going to Darnell Nurse. So somewhere in the scrum in front of the net, he went right to Kotkaniemi to take that penalty. So I mentioned the power play doing enough. Can we actually do enough on this one? We had 7 shots on the first attempt we had. This is our second attempt on the man advantage. And we just keep throwing it off the side of the net. That won't count as a shot on goal, just so you know. Natchez has dug it out of the corner. Larkin kept in by D'Angelo to the stick of Larkin. And again, Jack Campbell has just been better. Oh, what to do about Jack Campbell in this series. He is the bane of my existence right now. He is the bane of our power play's existence. He makes the second save in a row on Josh Morrissey. I have a gut feeling this power play will not strike. Oh, poor Svetch. He got obliterated by, I believe, Hedman. Yeah, I've got this sneaking suspicion. Do we have a delayed penalty? A delayed penalty against Edmonton. There's no point in me going off the ice with 0.8 to go in the period. And a touch by Edmonton. Ross Colton is going to the box now. Oh, the penalty kill that continues giving. It's a darn shame the penalty kill hasn't given us a goal in this game. That's the only thing that they haven't given us to this point. We got 20 minutes left to do something magical. All right, it's 47 seconds. It might be abbreviated, but it is a 5-on-3 opportunity that I would love to see us score on. I'm just going to try to help, and I don't help. I don't even help mitigate that. Cleared by Edmonton. We're just going to leave this here for our defenseman. No point trying to play that. Running out of 5-on-3 opportunity. Now, this is probably the only 5-on-3 you'll get in this whole game. So, yeah, you'd like to obviously see us score with it. This is just not stonks right now. What is this power play doing? We, of course, fail to score on the 5-on-3. We still have a power play. It's just a regular 5-on-4. Between the power play opportunities we've had so far, I think we have 13 or 14 registered shots on net. And that doesn't even count the ones that have missed. And, of course, not a one of them's going in the back of the net. We're just not being very effective. Let's block the forecheck while we're at it. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Look, I need to give my power play every little tiny advantage they can get because they're not doing anything right now. I might even have to come up there and join the power play. Oh my God. Morrissey, you idiot. Maybe I should just start quarterbacking the power play or run the point on the umbrella. Oh boy, our power play opportunities are going to make me clinically depressed. What are we doing out here? We're in a tight 1-goal game right now in the third period. We're going to get another opportunity to go back on the power play. Might as well just decline this one, in my opinion. How badly do you guys want to win a Stanley Cup? Because if you're going to win a Stanley Cup, at some point the special teams have got to come through. You have to pull through on this power play. The more time we spend not in the attacking end is time that's wasted. It's available, and of course, Campbell's going to find a way to cover. Coach LaBelle, I'm helping. I'm doing everything I can to help this power play. My goodness. This power play is going to no avail right now. Let's just already prematurely get out here and block the forecheck. Look at that. I'm prepared to do this. You're not getting the puck back off of us. You know, I should probably get back in the net. Because if there's a turnover, it's a wide open goal. And this time I'm going to help out by actually playing the puck. We got to get this thing up there. Svechnikov, we can't even hit the one-timer. I mean, what is going on with this team right now? I mean, is this team smoking something in the dressing room during the intermission? I mean, did we smoke too much of something? Because if we did, I want to know about it. Maybe we smoked something so good that I can't even remember. I'm smoking something good because I made a brilliant save on a one-timer on the back door. 14 minutes left in period 3, trailing by 1, and we're going to take a penalty. Not the wisest of decisions. Well, this is exactly what I would expect to happen. We miss all these power play opportunities. We go out, we take a penalty, and now you're about to find out. I almost assure you, you're about to find out why your missed opportunities mean everything. You have those power play chances, you didn't convert, and Edmonton's going to get right on the man advantage. Pull Harvey, save, kicked out. They're going to convert. McDavid to Bouchard. It's in front. We've somehow made a save. We've made a second consecutive save. I am the only thing right now preventing this team from being in a 2-goal hole in the third period of a must-win Stanley Cup Final, Game 5. Backdoor. I have packed a suitcase full of misery for this trip up to Edmonton for Game 5. And that feels, right now, just that 2-goal disadvantage feels insurmountable. I mean, I'm wondering, could I have gone spread eagle on that McDavid backdoor play? Would it have made a damn bit of a difference? I don't think so. That's just a bang-bang play. And this feels like the Cup right here. This really feels like the Stanley Cup right here. You're asking this team to score 2 goals on Jack Campbell with 11 and a half minutes to go in period 3. It's just not happening. Just ain't happening. I don't have the confidence in this team because look at what we've done with our power plays. McDavid, and I am in a scrambled mess. My D completely bailed me out on that. I was not sure what to do or where to go. I did a desperation move. I told this team, you take that dumb penalty. It ended up costing us because we don't have the extra man on the ice. We're down a man on the ice surface. And Edmonton will guaranteed take advantage of that. Time to turn up the urgency. Time to start shooting it from just about anywhere and everywhere. I think that's the only hope, is we need to start becoming a team that just shoots it. We have a chance to take a clear shot lane on the net. We need to just go for it because our only hope, our only prayer is to just throw one at the net and pray it goes in. We're going to go back to the power play, so this might be the help we needed. Well, who am I kidding? This power play has been completely lifeless the whole game. We've had 19 shots through a total of 4 power plays. This is the 5th one we've had in the game. And did they just delay of game that? They just threw the puck out of play. Dylan Holloway, we're going to get a gift of a 5-on-3. If ever there was a team in this universe, on this planet, in this game that needed a 5-on-3, it would be this team at this exact moment in time. We're going to try to knock it down just to prevent it from going the full length, but of course we can't do that. Oh my God. I think I need to take my brain out of my head and massage it right now. This is unbelievable that we can't score a goal on Jack Campbell. Darnell Nurse retrieves his forecheck on a 5-on-3 penalty kill. What are we doing? I mean, what are we doing? There's 5 of you guys. There's 3 Oilers players on the ice surface. There's no reason that we can't whip the puck around. Go figure at this point in the game. Jack Campbell would make that save. He would make that save. I'm telling you, Campbell is just outstanding. There's nothing I can say. I can't even put it to words what Campbell has done in his entire playoff series. Not just this game, but the whole series. I mean, we hit the post. Totally uninspired by our offensive effort. 45 shots on the net, and we haven't put but one of them past Campbell. Uninspired by this effort. It doesn't matter how many shots get past me because we can't score enough goals anyway. We can't even score a second goal in this game. You're basically asking me, if we're going to win this game, you're basically asking me to get a shutout, is what this team is forcing my hand to do. I mean, I feel like the game's over. We wasted that power play opportunity. It was a 5-on-3 for almost a full 2 minutes. We wasted that opportunity. And this game's just over. It's over. I don't care. Or we're going to have to go back home, and we're in a must-win scenario at home. This game was a must-win scenario for both teams, but Game 6 is going to be a must-win scenario for us on home ice. We're going to have to, because we're not scoring 2 goals. We're in a freaking trap, trailing by 2 goals late in a Stanley Cup final game to decide who takes the upper hand in the series. And we're trapping. We're not even forechecking. We're not putting any effort to even get the puck on the net. No urgency right now. There's no urgency from this offense. We've straight up lost our funk from the first couple rounds of the playoffs. We played so well against Montreal. We played well against a very challenging Capitals team. And then we swept the conference final, and we're playing like this in the Stanley Cup final. I don't even care about this stupid power play. I might as well not even go to the bench, to be honest. Doesn't matter. We're not scoring a goal here. Well, this game is going to leave me in tears. Oh, what could have been. Edmonton is going to take the 3-2 upper hand in the Stanley Cup final. They are 1 win away, and we have to defend home ice in Game 6. That's the kind of effort that just leaves me personally very deflated, because our Stanley Cup hopes are now on the ropes. We're in a very difficult spot where we got to come home, and we are in a must-win scenario in Game 6. We cannot lose Game 6, and it's not like the effort from myself wasn't there in this one. I mean, 3 goals on 21 shots against, but I mean, you can roll back the tape and you can look at some of the ones that went past me. The game, not the game winner, but the third goal that went past was a backdoor bang play to who else but Connor McDavid on a power play. I mean, I didn't get the goal support. It wouldn't have mattered. I just simply didn't get goal scoring support in a game that felt like a must-win game. There was not enough urgency from the offense. I don't care how many shots we had on the power play. We didn't convert